Hello gents, welcome to my garage. This is a concept review and today we're going to be looking at high ground, the concept of highland. We're going to look at examples of, well, we're going to talk about it tactically, hopefully get some examples, and we're going to really begin to understand why it is such an important thing to master. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to play a live game, and during the game, every time I make a maneuver that is based on the concept of having a high ground over my opponents, I'm going to call attention to it, and I'm going to explain why that is the case. So, I thought to play T4 lightweight, it will enable me to make my playstyle fairly versatile. Got 5 degrees of Gundam. I'll tell you what, I'll play the T-54. I want something, because one question raised to me before was, oh damn it, it's not good to be above your opponents when you have poor gun depression, but that is not the case at all, because high ground is about control. Oh, I didn't. So high ground. I played an uncountable number of games in my attempts to demonstrate the effectiveness of high ground, but all I demonstrated was the effectiveness of the sheer and utter incompetence of the vast majority of World of Tanks players. But that realization isn't exactly going to bring anyone to any magical epiphanies about positioning, which is really what we're going for here. So, let's... Wow. Actually, we are on probably the best map in the game to demonstrate this. Mines dominated by the hill in the center. Let's see what we can do with it and see what points we can make. Castles! Castles, gentlemen! Where were they built? They were built on high land. They were built on hills, on mountains, if possible. And that is because you can see further, you can see people coming, you're not gonna have your view blocked by a mountain in the north or something like that if you're on high ground, because you can see over it. And that logic extends in a minor regard to World of Tanks. I mean, obviously, view range is a set cap, so gotta bear that in mind, but what you should also think is that the same logic applies. Yeah, I can see over elevations in the map that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see over, which is very, very important. Yeah! Me and a Carnarvon taking the hill. Best hill tanks ever. Go on, Carnarvon! Go on! Smack him one! No? Okay, alright. Yes! Me and the hippopotamus have taken the hill. So, yeah, gentlemen, high ground, it is so important. Helps you see further, and it gives you control. Control is one of the most important factors, if not absolutely the most important factor about high ground. It allows me to say to the super pushing, alright, look, you looking the other way, alright, I think I've got an advantage, alright, I feel like doing something stupid, I feel like I do whatever I want with this guy, because I'm above him, because I have this element of control. I can stop engaging this guy whenever I want, whenever it suits me. I can decide, okay, I don't fancy it anymore, thanks mate, it's been a fun engagement, but you know, I just feel like it's not for me, so see ya. I'm gonna go do something else now. Thanks for playing. And there's nothing that he can do about that. He can't chase me. He can't say, you know what? No, Wallst. That's unacceptable. You've been shooting me all the time, mate. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. You shenanigans salesman, you. Come back here. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. This is exactly what he can't do. High ground! Whenever I see a good engagement, whenever I see a good shot, I can be like, oh nom nom, I'm all over that. I'm all over that. Oh, give me that leather ass. Yes! High ground, bitches! High ground! High ground says hi to you. Kill it. I said hi, because I'm on high ground. Give me that engine fire. Give me that engine fire. It's mine. Your booty belongs to me now. Okay. Dictating the pace of the combat with my enemies, I have the choice as to whether to engage these guys or whether to jump off a cliff and lose a significant portion of my hit points. But it's my choice. I can do whatever I want because of control. And that is so important in World of Tanks. In a new map where you don't get what you're doing, isn't it disorientating? Huh? When they introduce a new map in another patch, and you're like, oh god, where do I go? What do I do? Go to high ground! Every single time, look at the highest point in the map that you spawned into. If you don't know where to go, if you're at a loss, if you're 1 versus 5, any situation that you're in, go to high ground. And this affects so much in World of Tanks, so much of your positional play, just every single time and every single game. It affects what I do, it affects how I live in World of Tanks. If I see 2 pathways, one goes like that, one goes like that, you think the 1-2 line on Abbey, you know, you got the Highland and you got the Lowland. Highland is always better unless there's some other factor telling me otherwise, because it allows me control. You saw it on that super Pershing. He could do nothing. At no point, if he was, let's say that super Pershing was an object 140. No, you know what, let's say it was an object 430. Let's say he was the object 9,086 with 2,000 billion trillion quadrillion DPM and 9,000 hit points. I don't give a toss, because he can't do anything. Because if that engagement starts looking bad for me, I'm just gonna say, meh, no, I'm gonna do something else. Be back for you later. See ya. High ground. It's so important. Ice Tank and G4, I didn't have to do anything. I just used high ground, I pushed, I controlled. And that is what high ground is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you found this video helpful. I really wanted to hit home just how important I find high ground as a tactical way of thinking about the game, way of thinking about positioning, because it's become more abundantly clear to me lately how truly important it is to me. So, gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on this video, and yeah, until next time, I'll catch you on stream shortly if you're out, and farewell. Jingle!
Sure. No. It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Can you stop camping, please, killer?